A recent official report has brought forth disturbing allegations of torture inflicted upon 170 Palestinian children held in Israeli detention centers. These revelations have sparked international concern and raised questions about the treatment of minors within the Israeli justice system. The report, which details harrowing accounts of physical and psychological abuse, underscores the pressing need for transparency, accountability, and safeguarding of the rights of all children, regardless of their nationality or circumstances. The Middle East Monitor published an article on May 29, 2023, highlighting the findings of an official report that accuses Israel of torturing Palestinian children held in detention. The report, based on investigations conducted by independent human rights organizations, has shed light on the alarming extent of the abuse suffered by these vulnerable individuals. According to the report, a significant number of Palestinian children, some as young as 12 years old, were subjected to various forms of torture during their detention. The alleged abuses include physical violence, psychological trauma, sensory deprivation, and sexual assault. These disturbing practices not only violate international human rights standards, but also contravene the Convention on the Rights of the Child, to which Israel is a signatory. The report provides detailed testimonies from former child detainees, highlighting the traumatic experiences they endured while in Israeli custody. These testimonies recount instances of beatings, prolonged periods of solitary confinement, threats of harm to family members, and other degrading treatment. Additionally, medical evidence presented in the report further supports the claims of torture and abuse suffered by these children. The allegations made in the report have generated widespread international concern and condemnation. Numerous human rights organizations and international bodies have called for an immediate and thorough investigation into these allegations. Furthermore, demands for accountability and justice have been amplified, urging the Israeli authorities to take swift action against those responsible for these egregious violations. The Israeli government has faced significant scrutiny and pressure to address the allegations outlined in the report. Israeli officials have denied the accusations, stating that the claims lack credibility and are part of an orchestrated campaign against their country. However, given the seriousness of the allegations and the substantial evidence presented, calls for an independent and impartial investigation have intensified. The allegations of torture and abuse of Palestinian children held in Israeli detention centers, as detailed in the recent official report, are deeply troubling. Such practices are in clear violation of international law and human rights norms. It is imperative that a comprehensive investigation be conducted to determine the veracity of these allegations and hold those responsible accountable. The protection of children's rights should remain a paramount concern for all nations, and the international community must remain committed to upholding these fundamental principles.